Cancelled.
Schweezy.
This is from NBC News, the article of the week. Senator Mitch McConnell appears to freeze again at a Kentucky event. This is from NBC News. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell appeared to freeze again Wednesday, this time during a gaggle with reporters in Covington, Kentucky, stopping for more than 30 seconds after he was asked whether he would run for re-election. McConnell, Republican of Kentucky, froze in July at a news conference on Capitol Hill, going silent for 19 seconds before he was escorted away from the cameras. McConnell, 81, returned shortly afterwards and continued his news conference, telling reporters, "I'm fine." When it became apparent that McConnell had froze again Wednesday, an aide went up to him and asked, "Did you hear the question, Senator?" McConnell continued to be unresponsive. Once McConnell re-engaged, he responded briefly to another question about Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron, a Republican. His aide needed to repeat the question to him. McConnell was then asked about former President Donald Trump, another question that had to be repeated. McConnell brushed off the question because he does not usually engage in Trump-related topics. He then left. A reporter did not ask McConnell about the episode. Later, McConnell felt momentarily lightheaded and paused during his press conference today, a spokesperson said. An aide said McConnell feels fine but will consult a doctor before his next event as a prudential measure. McConnell spoke for about 20 minutes Wednesday before the question and answer session with reporters. After the event, he made a phone call to fellow Republican and Senate leadership. Senate Minority Whip John Thune, a Republican from South Dakota, I guess, spoke to McConnell and said that the leader sounded like his usual self and was in good spirits. The spokesperson for Thune said in a statement, National Republican Senatorial Committee Chairman Steve Daines from Montana also spoke to McConnell and was glad to hear the leader sounds like himself and is feeling fine. Daines' spokesperson said in a statement, asked by NBC News about McConnell's apparent freeze Wednesday, President Joe Biden said that he had just heard about it and he would try to get in touch with him later this afternoon. Mitch is a friend, as you know, not a joke. I know people don't believe that that's the case, but we have... Oh, wait, let me do a Biden impression. Let's do it. Mitch is a friend, as you know, not a joke. I know people don't believe that's the case, but we have disagreements politically, but he's a good friend. Biden said after he spoke at the White House about Hurricane Idalia and the Hawaiian wildfires. Okay, I'm gonna say a theory real quick. I think Mitch McConnell is faking it. Look, Trump is under a lot of legal stuff. Trump just got his mugshot. Mitch is trying to avoid topics left and right. So I think he's probably faking it, dude. I think he's faking. Oh, I think at one point it wasn't faking it. I think maybe the first one was real. But he's also having strokes. So good for him. You know, thank God for karma. Like I said, whenever he dies on this show, we'll be doing a performance of Good Riddance Time of Your Life by Green Day. Because it's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life, bitch. Mitch McConnell. Anyways, though, and this begs the question. So the recording actually stopped because I said the title of that Green Day song, and Siri opened the song and stopped the recording. Anyways, though, yeah. I think the thing I really want to say about Mitch McConnell is we need, an age limit for politics in the United States, just at this point for real, because Mitch McConnell, even the Feinstein lady that's 90, not even mentally able to make decisions herself, but she can fucking she's a Democrat, but she's still able to, control all our bodies and take away our rights, these fucking I don't even think half of them are boomers, they're fucking the silent generation. Surprising because they won't fucking shut the fuck up. But for real though, these people are taking away human rights and then they're just going to die, They're going to be burning in hell, obviously, if you believe in that. Even though there's no evidence hell actually exists. But, just they're going to be burning in hell. And so they're not going to care, And so I really do think that there should be an age right? So I'm thinking it's something on my crazy mind being like 75, 80, you know? It's not even like that big of a deal because one, even I honestly think that even that you should be cut off from voting because we have a minimum voting age. We should have a maximum voting age. And people were like, because like, you know, I have an aunt in her 80s, you know, and I love her to death, but I don't want her I wouldn't trust her with anything. We don't trust her with a lot. We don't trust her with a car, you know? I wouldn't trust her with a car right now. You can't, it's even hard to have a conversation. You know, you're talking with her, having a conversation with her and shit like that, you know? And then she's just like, will not know what you're talking about, you know? And shit like that. I'm like, those are the people making our decisions are all fucking demented out, you know? And they're like, and shit like that. There should be a maximum age. Even more controversial, this is very controversial thing to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. I think if you like get to a point where you're officially retired, I think is in quotations too, which we, you know, a lot of things. I think that you shouldn't be allowed to vote, you know, because kids can't vote. And then, you know, when you're retired, because like the idea of being retired, the idea behind it is that like, hey, I've been doing this job. I've been working for over 30 to 40 years. And now I think it's time that I stop doing that and retire and enjoy the remaining years of my life as a crippling old person, you know? That's the idea. And like someone who's not contributing to society and honestly is mooching more off the government than these supposed people on like welfare and food stamps and shit like that. Like these people are moochers, like legitimately just mooching off of it. They're like, oh, I worked hard for it. I'm like, no, you're mooching off the government. You don't want Medicare for all, but you want Medicare for you, you know, and shit like that. So, you know, I think that if you are retired, you're no longer allowed to vote. That's a little extreme, I know. But I do think a mutual one would be like 70, 80. You can't vote anymore. Like, you can't vote anymore. You can't run for public office. That's it, you know? If we have a minimum age, we can have a maximum age. It's not that controversial, okay? Yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I have to say. Fuck you, Mitch. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Like, people are like, what am I supposed to say? Like, get better, Mitch McConnell. I'm like, no. The fact that Biden's like, yeah, we're actually friends even though we disagree publicly. I'm like, that dude would let you die for $30. Like, hey, Mitch, someone's going to assassinate the president today. We want you to keep quiet about it. Oh, well, how much you going to pay me? They're like, we'll give you $30, Mitch. Okay, that sounds good. He would let you die for $30. Like, most jobs would fire you for $30. Like, Mitch McConnell, you know, anyways, I'm off topic. Anyways, fuck you, Mitch McConnell.
Thank you for watching this clip.